Koi, say good morning. Good morning. Yes. It is anatomy scan day. We are so freaking excited. I love to like vlog these, like, I don't know, big kind of like appointments and milestones and stuff, but then I also realized at the same time there's like not actually anything to like really show, because like we can't film the ultrasound or show much. I can show you all pictures and stuff afterwards, but we're so excited because we haven't had an ultrasound since, I mean, I feel like that's normal. Obviously most people don't get like a ton of ultrasounds, but we haven't had an ultrasound since I was like 10 weeks, I believe. So, and then we had one technically at like 7 weeks, but I feel like at 7 weeks, they don't really look like much of anything. And even at 10 weeks, it wasn't, I don't know if it just like wasn't good pictures, or again, like they're just so small that it's hard to see, you know, much and get like good photos and stuff. So we're hoping for like lots of activity and some like finally okay like ultrasound photos, and of course like more than anything just like a clean bill of health, and for her to like pass with flying colors and all the things. She is a very active little girl. I feel like that is one thing. I haven't really filmed a pregnancy related vlog in a little while, but she is moving like crazy. I started, oh, don't mind my hair by the way, I'm not leaving it in these braids. This is just to like keep it under control before we leave. But I started feeling her at like right before 16 weeks. I felt cold at about 16 weeks. I think I was like 15 and a half when I started feeling her, and now 18 weeks and 2 days today, and she moves like crazy. Like I can feel her constantly throughout the day. I mean, not constantly, obviously she's still very small, so you kind of have to like pay attention a little bit, but she is constantly moving. I feel her all the time, especially like when I sit down at the end of the day and stuff like that. She's a very active little girl, which of course I love, and it's very reassuring, but also it's like one of the best parts of pregnancy is just feeling the movements and kind of like getting surprised. You're just like sitting like, you know, doing work or watching TV or whatever, and then all of a sudden you like feel those movements. It's just like the best thing ever. So yes, I'm so glad that she is so active. It just like eases my mind constantly knowing that she is wiggling about in there. So hopefully we can see some of that on the ultrasound today, and then I can show you all some pictures. And then I do have like other baby stuff like in terms of the nursery and, you know, clothes and stuff like that to show. I also got a ton of new maternity clothes in too, but I think I might film those. I don't know if I'm gonna film those as their own video or what. I also think I have other footage that I'm incorporating into this video that's just kind of like random from before. So anyway, this may be a little bit of a hodgepodge of a video, and like I said, there's not a ton to show when we have ultrasounds. It's just kind of like basically giving you all an update and showing you some pictures. So we have had such a busy couple of days. We got back from New Orleans on Saturday, so today's Tuesday, so we kind of just got back. We had a lot of like just kind of like catching up to do. A busy day yesterday running around. We had someone here for fence. We're like probably gonna get a fence put in here shortly, so we got it like measured and got an estimate and stuff like that for that. And then today we have our anatomy scan, plus obviously like just a regular appointment like after the anatomy scan. We have our HVAC maintenance today, and then we're getting together with my brother later on today to see his new house for the first time. And then we just have so much going on. We have a family party on Thursday. Ken gave blood yesterday. We have plans on Friday. We just have like such a busy week, even though we like just got back from vacation, so it feels like we've just been very busy. But I feel like today is really the highlight of the week, because all I've been thinking about is checking up on her and getting to see her and get some pictures. And I feel like ultrasounds are just like the best thing ever, getting to like see your little baby. So are we excited? You're excited to see baby sister? And you are the big brother. Yeah! Big brother. Look at the book we found at the doctor. It says big brother. Wow. You excited, Dad? Mm-hmm. We are home from our appointment, and it went so, I wonder if I can put you down on my soda. I should have thought to like grab my tripod. This'll do. This'll do. We have the HVAC guy here right now, and he's like in and out of the house and up and down the stairs, and Nicole's sleeping, so try to keep this fairly brief. I'll show y'all some pictures in a second. It went so well. It was so nice and long. It was like, I think it was like 25 minutes that she was checking everything, so it was so cool getting to just like watch her, like the baby, but also the tech just like identify everything and like show us what she's looking at and what was going on. Baby was like not particularly active at first. She was just like literally chilling so hard. Her heart rate was 157, I believe, which is perfect. The way she was situated at first was like her feet were up top and her head was down here, and she was like facing my back, so kind of her spine was right here, so she got some really good looks at that. And then she eventually turned around. We just like wanted to get some good pictures, like I was saying, and it was still pretty tricky to get like a good like kind of standard like profile picture, you know, that you see for, not a profile picture, but like a photo of her profile. The guy just keeps coming in and out of the house, and what is on my face? But yeah, she wasn't really moving like hardly at all at first, and then she kind of started moving around, and we actually got kind of like an okay profile type picture. She never like fully got in position. The tech was like kind of trying to like wiggle her with the little ultrasound device to try to get her to move, and we got like, it's not even like the best ever like ultrasound picture, but it's the best that we've gotten so far ever. So we were super excited to get some really good pictures that were like, I don't know, just kind of like the baby pictures that you think of when you see an ultrasound photo. And she was like I said, chilling for the first probably half, like 10 minutes, and then she got so active, and she kind of like flipped around, and she was like facing more to the front. She actually got like a head-on view of her, like kind of, I swear they're literally an alien in those pictures, but like just kind of like the eye socket and like the nose and stuff. Throughout the whole kind of like beginning, Ken got a little bit of footage of it too, which actually I need to ask him to send me that video. Her hand was like kind of like up like behind her head, like almost like she was leaning on it. And then she started kind of like moving around, and you could like see her kind of like bringing her hands like up to her face. She kind of had her hands like all over her face for a while, and then there was this one point where you just kind of like mostly saw her profile and her mouth was just like moving, and then you kind of like saw her hand like come like directly up on her face, which was so cute. We got some really cute images of like her feet kind of like right against like my belly, like right against the ultrasound machine. They were so cute and tiny. You can kind of just see like her legs like kind of like touching at the feet and then sort of like spread out. So she was just in like the cutest little like kind of frog position, and she did confirm that it is definitely a girl, which not that I was like worried, but I like really needed her to like confirm that the blood work test was for sure accurate, because her room and her like closet is already full of all the girl things, so it needed to be a girl, and it definitely is. But she started getting like really active, and she was like wiggling. You can see her moving her arms and moving her legs, and she was changing positions a lot. That's always really fun. I feel like it kind of sinks in ultrasounds because a lot of times the screen is like kind of frozen because they like just taken a photo, or they're moving the device around a lot, obviously, to like see all the different things. So it's kind of rare to just like have the ultrasound like stay still, so you can just kind of watch what the baby's doing rather than the baby moving and the ultrasound device moving and then like the still images. And so I wish that there was just like 10 minutes where you just like leave the ultrasound machine, like the little device, just steady, just to see like what the baby's doing. But obviously like that's not the point of the anatomy scan. The point is to like check everything out. So she checked obviously the heart and the kidneys and her brain and her spine, and everything looked fantastic. I saw the doctor afterwards and she said the baby looks perfect, the heart rate is perfect, everything checked out, which is obviously such a relief. Like, not that there was anything that we were like particularly worried about, but it's just such a relief knowing that she looks good and her heart rate's good and she was like nice and active. Got some really cute photos. And I don't know, it's weird when you know the gender, it like, I feel like they look like the gender. Like it looked like a girl in the ultrasound, but obviously you can't actually tell, but she just looked like a little girl. It was the cutest thing. Cole was not really into it. He started getting kind of fussy, so Ken ended up, after the ultrasound was over and I saw the doctor, Ken and him bounced to go walk around because he was not into it, because it was pretty long, but it was so great. I'm so glad that we got to see her moving around and get some really good photos and stuff. And I was so glad it was so nice and long, because I was just sitting there like soaking it all in, looking at all like the different body parts. Like she zoomed in super close on her heart and the different parts of her brain, and just, it's crazy the stuff that you can see and the stuff that they can identify when it's like so like dark and everything looks the same to me on those kind of things. It's just, it's like fascinating. And I have a whole like long thing of pictures, which is really exciting, so I will show y'all those. So like I was saying, that's kind of like a profile picture. You can kind of see her hand like right up top there, and that's like her chin. That's another kind of like profile view, which is so cute, again with her hands kind of up by her face, and then obviously like her little belly. Oh, doesn't she look like she's so cute already? That one's a little blurry because her hand was like just all over her face. And then this is what I mean by like kind of being a little bit creepy looking. Like those are her eye sockets, like that's her nose. Tell me it doesn't look like a little mini alien. And then, like I said, we got little cute foot photos, which I'm obsessed with those. There's another one. And then she did confirm that it is a girl. There was nothing there between the legs. And one of my like main questions was about like how she's measuring, because obviously Cole was so big, and that's what kept me from being able to have like a regular like vaginal birth and stuff like that. And I'm 18 weeks and 2 days, and the like, I guess the ultrasound like kind of calculated her as 18 weeks and 5 days. So basically right on track, you know, just a couple days ahead. But also the tech said like pretty much all babies are basically the same size around this time. So it's a little early to like truly be able to tell if like they're running big or small or anything like that. She was about 9 ounces. She didn't say the length. I don't even know how easily they can measure that kind of thing, especially at this size. But I think it's so funny because obviously she's still pretty small. I think she's like the size of a cucumber or something. Oh, cucumbers can like really vary in length, or like a sweet potato, something like that. So she's like still pretty small, but on the ultrasound I feel like she just looks gigantic. Obviously it's like zoomed in and she takes up the whole screen and all that kind of stuff, but I feel like in these pictures she just looks massive, and she's not. But it was so great. We are so happy and so relieved. The next ultrasound obviously won't be for a long time. She said probably like 34 or 35 weeks, which is like, makes me sad. I know we can get like elective ones, so I don't know if we would do that, because that's like 15, no, that's like 16, 17 weeks from now, which just feels like forever. Anyway, I'm going to get some work done. Again, I don't know what's going on in this vlog. I don't know if this is the end of this vlog, if there's other footage that was before or after this, so I apologize if this vlog is a little bit of a mess, trying to plug everything together, because like I said, we were on vacation, so it's just, there's a lot of random footage that I'm just aggregating. But I really wanted to share this really exciting like moment and this appointment with you guys. And she is healthy and she's cute as a button. Oh my gosh, I feel like I look like, I don't know, like George Washington or something with my hair like this. Cole has now grown out of, was this 18? No. Basically, well no, not all, but a lot of his 18-month stuff. So I have a really obnoxious... Why are you saying thank you? Do you mean to say something else? Do you see this bag? I'm gonna put your clothes in it. He still has like probably half of his, even though he turned 18 months a couple days ago, he still has a lot of his 18-month clothes that fits perfectly. Here's some more water for you. Cole, say help, not thank you. Say help, please. Do you need help with the blue one? Here. There you go. Chatting with Amazon customer service and they like don't understand what I'm asking. Do you want your rings back? 1, 2. There you go. I don't know what this guy is doing actually. Thank you, baby. So he has a ton of 18 months left he's grown out of, but also a ton that he still fits in. So I'm gonna pack away what's right here. Set, go! Clothes, I gotta pack them away in here. What's your dad doing? Daddy. Yeah, what's Daddy doing? No, did the clothes fairy just show up one day and say, here, Coley? Are you sleepy since you didn't take a very good nap before? Sit. You want to sit? Okay, go ahead and sit then. What did you get on your sweatshirt? Do you have barbecue sauce on there? All done. Go say all done. Okay, let me see you do it. Go ahead. Nice. Hey guys, good morning. It's literally so early. Cole has his 18-month appointment today. We got something kind of exciting for him that yeah, I'm opening it. Do you want to say good morning? No. Say morning. No. Say morning. No. Please? No. Well, you're just being stinky. We got something kind of exciting for him. I'm gonna pop open since he's asking. No, you can't sit on there, baby. I'm opening it. Yeah, can you wait? Here's the bump situation. I don't know if you can really, I honestly just look fat. I feel like I just look like bloated or something. Uh-oh, Chloe, I don't think I can just open this. I have to like build it. But we got him a little training potty. Now that he's 18 months, we figured we would just kind of dabble. I don't really have like super high expectations in terms of him being potty trained, you know, right away, obviously. We still kind of have some research to do in terms of like what approach we want to use, and even seeing if he's you know, ready. Obviously there's like a lot of different methods you can use and all kinds of stuff. So Cole is like very advanced in a lot of ways, at least like verbally and stuff like that, but physically he's kind of, I feel like, trailed a little bit behind just because he's gigantic. So I don't know how potty training is gonna go. I feel like no one ever really does. I have some research to do, but I wanted to pick this up just to kind of like have it for whenever we want to start, kind of get him acclimated with the idea of a little potty. And I guess we'll see how this goes. This is your potty. Can you say potty? Yeah, what do you think about it? Yeah, so you gotta go potty on here. What do you think? You're gonna have to sit on here. I don't even know which way it goes. There we go. Take the paper. Thank you. Go ahead. Wow, nice. Okay, grab the paper. Get the paper. Yeah, I didn't look at the directions yet, so I don't know if I'm doing this right, buddy. Oh man.
Over here.
Coley, let me see your necklace.
Coley, excuse me.
I did it. Coley, you wanna come sit on it? No. Yeah, and you can push the button. Good job. Now look, this is how it works. You guys sit. Big boy! Look at you! Oh, nice! You did it. Can you sit on your potty? Oh, close. Over here. Good job, Chloe! Nice.